Hello, I'm Jason Peters. Today we're going to be talking about our brand new dehumidification kiln here at our Sarasota, Florida facility. Here at Advantage Lumber, Sarasota, Florida, we have 3 kilns. We have 2 vacuum kilns, which utilize a sealed chamber and aluminum plates, which water circulates through for heat in between each layer of wood. In a dehumidification kiln, you use little wooden spacers. You try to line them up as best as possible on top of each other, and fans circulate air and it pushes through the pack of wood to extract the moisture. This is the first charge that will be running through this kiln. It just came online yesterday, and we had about 10,000 feet ready to go, so we decided to get it in there and get it dry rather than wait to saw more. This kiln can hold about 12 to 14,000 board feet, depending on the shape of the packs and thickness. Right now we're running this charge a little light. We've got about 10,000 board feet in here. So it's a little light, but we wanted to get it loaded up and get some product ready, dried, and ready to sell. The wood we're loading in the kiln today is slash pine, which is a subspecies of southern yellow pine. It's a little faster growing pine of the southern yellow pines and has a little wider ring growth, but has a very high heart content typically. The heartwood of the slash pine is much more durable than the sapwood of the slash pine, therefore a little more valuable. We're going to sort this stuff into 4 different sorts. We're going to have a clear heart pine, which will have 80% heartwood and very minimal knots. We're going to have a character heart pine, which will have 80% heartwood and unlimited knots. And then we're going to have a clear sapwood, which will have no heart sap criteria. And we will have a character sapwood, which again will have no limit of knots and no heartwood sapwood criteria. Slash pine can be used for flooring, it can be used for furniture, it can be used for ceiling material. The most predominant use, however, would probably be for flooring. We've got some pretty wide boards here for some nice wide plank flooring. We also have some giant logs in the yard that we could saw into timbers as well for timber frame houses and whatnot. As you can see, we've got these structures on top of the wood. These are little trays which are filled with concrete to apply pressure to that top layer. That top layer without the weights would get very distorted because the top layer is going to dry faster than the layers underneath it. Our logs 32 inches and smaller will be cut on our LT50 wood miser, and the larger logs will be cut on the WM1000. The slash pine, as far as time frame in the kiln, it's going to be the shortest of all the species that we dry here. We should be able to have this down to 6 to 8% in about 2 to 3 weeks, versus something like oak would be in here for more like 5 to 6 weeks, depending on what the moisture content is when we put it in. Sizes that will be available are going to be a 4, 6, and 8 inch tongue and groove or V-joint material, as well as wide plank square edge flooring, 10, 12, and even 14 inches wide. Lengths will range from 4 foot up to 16 foot. We also have plenty of logs in the yard to do large timbers, such as 6x6, 8x8, 10x10, 12x12, up to 20 feet long. Contact me, Jason Peters, with woodslabs.com. I'll be happy to help you with any of your hardwood needs.